Okay, gang, let's see if we can finish up this problem. So we have calculated now the expected return of each asset, which we have here. We've calculated the variances and the standard deviation of each asset, which we have there. So let's go ahead and hide this junk to make room for the next part, which is C, which asks us for the expected return on a portfolio with equal investments in all three assets. So all that we need to do here actually is just multiply the expected return on each asset, which we have up here from part A, by 33%, because if we had a portfolio with equal investments in all three assets, that would mean one-third would be one-third of the portfolio would be from each asset. So we'll go ahead and plug in here a formula. So we're just going to take the number here and we're going to multiply that by 0.33, or one-third. And I'll go ahead and copy that across. And then we'll sum that together. Add all that up to these three and hit enter. So here is our expected return on our portfolio. I don't think I have a box around that, but it should be right here. And we're going to need that to complete the next part. So I'm going to add one more decimal place. Okay, so that's the expected return for the entire portfolio then is 7.8%. Alright, part D then. What is the portfolio's variance and standard deviation using the same asset weight? So again, if we would do one-third of our investments in each type of asset. So what we need to do is to go ahead and multiply here, very similar to what we did up here. We're going to multiply the individual ones by one-third. So let's come up, and return on asset R in the boom was 0.04, so we're going to grab that one and we're going to multiply that by one-third. Let's copy that across for all of our entries here. We'll bring that down, and then we're going to add those up, and we'll copy that down. I'm going to move this to 4 decimal places to make it a little easier or clearer to read. So 0.2567 or 25.67 would be the expected return of our portfolio if the market is in a boom, or 15.17% would be the expected return on our portfolio if the market's in growth. But we're not quite done here yet because we need to calculate this variance. Remember, we have to take the payoff, which is this number here, projected payoff, minus the expected payoff of the portfolio, which we calculated in part C, square that, multiply it times the probability. So let's go ahead, set up the formula. We're going to take the payoff minus the expected payoff. I'm going to go ahead and square that, so shift 6, and then multiply that times the probability. And we'll have to scroll back up to the top to grab the probability. And again, remember, we want to lock that column. And I also want to put parentheses around that caret. And I think I put a 6 in there, and it shouldn't be a 6, it should be a 2, because we want to take it to the second power. Go ahead and hit enter, copy that down. And we'll auto sum. Now I got a negative there, it didn't like that. But when I squared it, it should have been a positive. So let's see what happened. Minus. Oh, I didn't lock that cell. So this 0.78, we need to lock that. I'm sorry, I have to apologize. Come up here, go ahead and hit F4. That'll put $signs in front of the F and the 27. There, now we can carry that down. We'll get the variance of the portfolio. Sorry, I like it a little cleaner. To 4 decimal places. And then we can get the standard deviation. Formulas, math, square root.